turned it down. You turned it down.
בואי בשלום, עטרת בעלה, גם מרינה ובצולה, תוך אמונה סגולה. בואי בשלום, בואי, בואי, בואי בשלום, עטרת בעלה, גם מרינה ובצולה, תוך אמונה סגולה. בואי בשלום, בואי, בואי קלה, תוך אמונה סגולה. בואי, בואי, בואי קלה, תוך אמונה סגולה. דודי לי ואני לא הרואה בשושנים, דודי לי מי זאת עולה מן המדבר, מי זאת עולה מן המדבר. דודי לי ואני לא הרואה בשושנים, דודי לי מקוטרת מור ולבונה, מור ולבונה, דודי לי, דודי לי ואני לא הרואה בשושנים, דודי לי מי זאת עולה מן המדבר, מי זאת עולה מן המדבר. דודי לי ואני לא הרואה בשושנים, דודי לי מקוטרת מור ולבונה, מור ולבונה, דודי לי, דודי לי ואני לא הרואה בשושנים, דודי לי.
I think that's what you call making an entrance. And I think you've very nearly already tied the knot, going round each other 7 times, and in so doing, completing that spiritual number of wholeness, of perfection, of unity. It is my privilege to welcome you here under this Chupah, in this sanctuary, which means so much to both of you for so very many reasons. Blessed are you who come here in God's name. Melissa and Toby, we bless you from this house of God.
ברוך הבא בשם אדוני, ברכנוכם מבית אדוני. ברוך הבא בשם אדוני, ברכנוכם מבית אדוני.
Who is great above all, may God bless you, our bridegroom and our bride. Amen.
Amen.
Can I invite you to read with me? God, who taught people to help and cherish each other in marriage and lead each other in happiness, bless this covenant of affection, these promises of truth. Protect and care for Toby and Melissa as they go through life together. May they be loving companions, secure in deepens with the passing years. In their respect and honour for each other, may they find their peace, and in their affection and tenderness, their happiness. May your presence be in their home and in their hearts. Amen.
Amen.
Please do sit down. My dear Melissa, my wonderful Toby, we're finally here under your chupah on your wedding day. That long journey to this moment, the careful, thoughtful study of Judaism, all the organising, all the emails, all the WhatsApps, all the text messages, all our thoughtful and wonderful meetings. And I've enjoyed every single second. All of your dreams, your hopes, your plans for the future, they begin right here, right now, under this historical chupah that means so very much. But what to say? What advice can I offer to people whom I admire already for their authenticity and their deep thoughtfulness and their utter integrity? As we stand underneath this chupah, what would make sense to two people who have known each other for over 7 years and have gone from working together at Ipsos in the same team to, and HR will no doubt validate this, the day you finish working together, starting to get together. And now you've created the most remarkable new team of two. The answer to what I want to say to you lies in a tale from the Torah that we will read in this synagogue in just a few weeks. There's a magician named Bilam. He's hired by a king called Balak, and he's meant to come along and curse the Israelites. After an encounter with a magical being and a talking donkey, which sounds like the plot of most of the Shrek films, Bilam finally arrives to utter his potent curse. But as he opens his mouth to utter his hex, to his surprise, a blessing instead escapes from his mouth. Ma tovu ohalecha Yaakov, mishkanotecha Yisrael. How good are your canopies, O children of Jacob, your homes, your sanctuaries, your safe places, O children of Israel. Today we have come into your sanctuary under this beautiful chupah, which symbolises not only your home, but the homes of all Jewish people, open on 4 sides, welcome, inclusive, recognising that when we stand under it, we can both see out and be seen for who we really are. The 4 posts stand strong. They support the weight above, and together they are a metaphor for the shelter that we hope will protect you against whatever life may throw at you. But there's even more to this, because a chupah is as much about the content as the context. As the not Jewish but French author Victor Hugo knew when he wrote, "A house is built of logs and stones, of tiles and posts and piers, but a home is built of loving deeds that stand 1,000 years." So many people forget that in their rush to build a life together. They want a lovely home, stylish, secure, probably air-conditioned. But they also need to build a home that's full of the warmth of love and friendship. A place where two people can be authentic and gentle and vulnerable and comfortable. A safe and supportive environment to grow and nest. A refuge on a challenging day, but also a place to have a wonderful party. And that is what the two Firstly, Melissa's flat in Bermondsey, then in West Hampstead, and now in Bromsbury Park. And over that time, where you've lived has also become a truly Jewish home, a place where you can both articulate that aspect of your identities. There is, after more than 2 years of working with you, not an iota of doubt in my mind that you aren't perfectly suited, perfectly compatible. But there is no reason under the sun for you not to stand under this Chupah, but I still have to check. So I sent you my pre-wedding compatibility test, and I asked you to send me the 3 things you love most about the other, and the 3 things that make you love most about the other. And normally when I work with a couple, I want to check that they haven't had a sneak peek at each other's answers. But Tobias, yours arrived this morning. I think we're safe to say we're there. I'm also the fan of getting through an essay crisis. Now, would you like to know what the other said were the 3 things that make them laugh most about you and that they love most about you? Everyone else is dying to find out. Here we go. Melissa wrote, 3 things I love most about Toby. 1, his genuine nature and authenticity. 2, his unbelievable brain and his constant desire to keep learning new things. 3, his caring nature, always looking after me and those around him, creating such a safe and loving space. I always feel at home when I'm with him. Toby, you were more succinct. 3 things about Melissa that I love. 1, her thoughtfulness, sentimentality, and compassion for others. 2, how she understands me and my brain and knows just how to support me with the right words and the right look. 3, her immense ambition and her desire to succeed in life, which I so admire. They were the serious reasons. You're not doing badly so far. Here come the less serious ones. Ladies first again. Melissa writes 3 things about Toby that make me laugh. 1, when he uses words that I've never heard of. And she adds in brackets, I think he knows all the words. And also when he uses phrases that come from the last century. I'm not sure whether you mean the 20th or the 19th century, but we'll probably take both. 2, when he sings and dances along to the theme music of TV shows. 3, lastly, just all the time. Our life together is silly and light-hearted and fun. No matter what we're doing, we never forget to smile. Didn't she do well? Toby, you were less succinct this time. 3 things about Melissa that make me laugh. 1, when she sings along to the theme tunes of our favourite now you know why it's compatibility. 2, finding the sneaky selfies she's taken on my phone when I'm not looking. And 3, when she starts talking in her very posh voice, especially when she's on the phone. I don't think she's realising that she might be emulating her grandpa. Or when she slips into her Midlands accent after spending too much time with me. Well, guys, you are clearly compatible. As we all know, you complement and complete one another, which is why my blessing for you relates to martyrdom. May the one who blessed all our ancestors bless you both under this canopy and in that house and home that you continue to build together now and for many, many long years ahead. Amen.
Amen.
We come to the formal part of the service, and with it we begin with the first of 2 Kiddush cups. Now this last one that we are not breaking belongs to Toby's grandparents, Roger and Margaret, and this is the cup that connects us to all absent loved ones. And I know that especially סוטה, ומקרי שמו ישראל, על ידי חופה וקידושין.
Amen.
As we move into the formal part of the ceremony, where I marry you on 3 levels, I'd like to invite Rupert and Bernadette to join us as well. I'm going to enable you to marry one another legally first, and the answer to the question will be, I do. Then, with rings, we're going to marry each other religiously, according to the law of Moses and Israel. And finally, because neither of you owns the other, nor could you possibly if you tried, you wanted to go for the third and deepest level, as soulmates. Maybe you'll remember when you went for a dunk and became a soggy new Jew, we talked about the fact that you had to dip 3 times. In Judaism, if you do something once, it can be an accident, twice, coincidence, but 3 times is lasting and binding. So may this 3-layer way of marrying one another mean that it lasts for the rest of your lifetimes. And I ask you to hold hands. Will you, Tobias, enter into this holy covenant of affection and truth to take Melissa to be your wife in the sight of God and humanity? And do you faithfully promise to be a true and devoted husband to her? I do. Do you, Melissa, enter into this holy covenant of affection and truth to take Tobias to be your husband in the sight of God and humanity? And do you faithfully promise to be a true and devoted wife to him? Could I have the rings, please? These rings I hold in my hand are a sign of your love, your dedication, your promises to one another. May they continue to be as shining for the rest of your lives, because wherever you are, perhaps business or other things turn to face me because, Toby, there's this beautiful Sephardi tradition of taking your talit and making Melissa feel even more warmly in love with you. And right at the top of your Chupah, before we get to the small print of those words, I need a dodgy, I'm my blood and my blood is mine. Here we go. באחד בשבת, ב-6 יום לחודש סיוון, שנת 5785 לבריאת עולם, למניין שאנו מונים פה בלונדון, איך החתן טובי כבוד בן אברהם ושרה אמר למרים בת בנימין ואלישבע הכלה, היי לי לאישה כדת משה לישראל, ואני אוקיר ואכבד ואזור אותך כדרך בני ישראל המוקירים ומכבדים וזנים את נשיהם באמונה. ואיך הכלה מרים בת בנימין ואלישבע אמרה לטובי כבוד בן אברהם ושרה החתם, היה לי לאיש כדת משה לישראל, ואני אוקיר ואכבד ואזור אותך כדרך בנות ישראל המוקירות ומכבדות וזנות את אנשיהן באמונה. והסכימה מרים בת בנימין ואלישבע הכלה לדברי החתם, והסכים טובי כבוד בן אברהם ושרה החתם לדברי הכלה. על כן כרתו שניהם ברית אהבה ואחווה, ברית שלום ורעות, לבנות בית בישראל לכבוד הקדוש ברוך הוא, המקדש שמו ישראל על ידי חופה וקידושין, which roughly means. On Sunday the 26th day of the month of Sivan in the year 5785, corresponding to the 22nd of June 2025, here in London, the bridegroom Tobias said to the bride Melissa, "Be my wife according to the law of Moses of Israel, and I will cherish, respect, and support you in the faithful manner in which sons in Israel cherish, respect, and support their wives." And the bride, Melissa, says to the bridegroom Tobias, "Be my husband according to the law of Moses of Israel, and I will cherish, respect, and support you in the faithful manner in which daughters of Israel cherish, respect, and support their husbands." And the bride, Melissa, Miriam, Ellen, Levy, agrees to the proposal of the bridegroom. And the bridegroom, Tobias, James, Piero, Beusnard-Bee, agreed to the proposal of the bride. Accordingly, they both entered into a covenant of love and companionship, of peace and friendship, to create a Jewish home, to the glory of the Holy Blessed One, who makes the people of Israel holy through the holy covenant of marriage. This has taken place in all of our presence, and is valid and legally binding, and will be signed at the end of the ceremony by the two of you and your chosen witnesses. We could make each other a bit cooler. Now, when you arrived at this ceremony, as you know, Melissa, you served Toby 7 times. Those 7 represent not only the 7 days of creation, but also a mirror of the 7 blessings that we're about to enjoy. So as I invite the parents just to go back to their seats for the moment, although we could do that plan, I'm going to ask you beforehand just to look around at everyone in this sanctuary, everyone who's here because they love you, and to feel their blessings. And being a thoroughly modern couple, you've chosen 7-ish special people in your lives to choose 7 themes that speak to you. And each of them I know will come and stand nearly in front of the Chupah and offer you your blessing. And as they finish, we who are hearing those beautiful words will reply, Amen. And then if we think they're halfway decent, we might even show our appreciation with our hands. The very first blessing is the blessing for family by Tom.
My twin and my newest brother-in-law, I could not be happier for the two of you, nor could I be more honored to be a part of your family. In life, there are 2 types of family, those we are born with and those we choose. Happily, today we're surrounded by both. Melissa, While it is a great shame that our mother couldn't be here, I know that she would have been incredibly happy both to see you here today, and she would agree that you have both chosen outstanding partners in each other. Although it's been a long road, with a lot of hardships along the way, this is only the start of your journey in creating a family together. May your family life be filled with love and with happiness for many years to come. My blessing to you is the blessing of family.
Amen. Our second blessing is the blessing called Curiosity by Timothy.
Melissa and Toby, my dear friends, you two are blessed with a natural curiosity, a strong desire to learn and to know. It has enabled you to find successes at work, at home, and clearly in love. However, curiosity is not always easy, and it's not always enough on its own. We need humility to accept that we do not know all the answers, and courage to allow us to act whilst accepting our vulnerability. I wish that you continue to embrace your natural curiosity. Seek out opportunities for play, accept that boredom, and there will be boredom, can bring with it opportunities to explore and to grow. Do not take your gift for granted, but go together in love and in life and embrace everything it has to offer. My blessing for you is the blessing of curiosity.
Amen. I said 7-ish blessings because our third blessing is a double act. The blessing for friendship by Eddie and Emily.
From partying in Paris,
To meandering through Margate,
feasting on paella in Alicante,
to Animal Crossing marathons in Hendon,
we've gone from tying knots in Navy camp,
to you tying the knot here today,
we've emptied out restaurants,
sung our hearts out in karaoke sprees,
taken tequila shots we regret.
and made memories together that we never will.
You've always been the friend who shows up,
Whether photo shoots in Primrose Hill or fajita dinners,
or a full girl band moment in colourful wigs at Glastonbury.
you're the head girl with a silly side,
The marathon lover, the marathon runner with a love for margaritas.
and the kind of person who turns every moment into a story worth telling.
Your friendship has been a constant joy,
A loyal anchor,
like having our own personal hype squad.
no filter needed.
And if your marriage holds even a fraction of the laughter, support,
And the love you both bring to your friendships, it will be truly extraordinary. Our blessing for you is the blessing of friendship.
Our fourth blessing is the blessing for devotion by Anita.
Dear Melissa and Toby, as some of you may know, Mel and I met on our first day of university, where we lived together in halls, and for our second and third year on Jacobs Wells Road, where we had our resident cactus, Juan, we instantly became friends, and our shared love of Beyonce and use of questionable streaming services to watch Grey's Anatomy, The Good Wife, and Silk. I remember our friendship was solidified when we were both in a lift after a night out, and I turned to Melissa and said we would be friends for life. You are still my person and have always been the most devoted, loyal, and selfless friend. It's been so lovely to see you meet your person in Toby and to see you show the same devotion and love to your relationship. I'm so excited to see your relationship grow from strength to strength and to see the beautiful life you are building together. My blessing for you is the blessing of devotion.
Amen. Our fifth blessing is the blessing for home by Bernadette.
You are approaching your front door, and already you are anticipating a sense of positiveness and relief. Your home is where you feel a unique sense of contentment for you and your loved ones who share this sanctuary. Your home is where you share good sensations such as love, gladness, comfort, warmth, and security. It is where you should also be able to find solace in times of sorrows. Surrounded by your own belongings, you can enjoy reassuring familiar sounds such as your favorite music and voices, appreciate smells of cooking whilst considering your possessions. Above all, it is a place where you can totally be yourself, where you make your own choices and planning according to your own beliefs and values. My blessing for you is the blessing of home.
Amen. Our fifth blessing is a blessing called Joy by Robert.
This is an extract from a poem called Your Laughter by Pablo Neruda. Take bread away from me, if you wish. Take air away, but do not take from me your laughter. Laugh at the night, at the day, at the moon. Laugh at the twisted streets of the island. Laugh at this clumsy boy who loves you. But when I open my eyes and close them, when my steps go, when my steps return, deny me bread, air, light, spring, but never your laughter, for I would die. My blessing for you is the blessing of joy.
Amen.
Our final blessing is the blessing for love by James.
Really close. Love is inspiring. It is captivating, energizing, and all-consuming, no doubt of that. But that is not all love is. Rather, love is in the unremarkable details, the cup of tea brought back to bed, the saving of an episode you really want to watch together. It's in the momentary meeting of eyes during a trivial argument and the shared smirk that follows. Love is knowing someone is always there at your side, to reach for, to hold, no matter what may have happened. Knowing that when their hand finds yours, it will make those difficult times weigh upon you both a little less. That the shared flash of connection when your eyes meet can brighten even the darkest of days. This is the love I wish for you. The constant, enriching love that you both have and share with each other. My blessing for you is the blessing of love.
Amen. And before you turn back to me, I just want you to look up at the webcam, the Skyline TV, and I want you to wave out to those who are joining us online, who though sadly couldn't be with us in person today, are at home in their own places, sending you their love and blessings as well. So just give them a wave. And now I'm afraid you have to face me. This Kiddush cup I hold in my hand is your new cup. It's a gift from Melissa's siblings, and it's a lovely token of this moment that will carry you with hope through the rest of your lives. It's a symbol also of bringing together two families into one, which is why I'd like to invite Bernadette and Rupert to come and join us under the Chupah.
Amen.
Can I invite all of you to stand, and all of you come and join me, please? There is another blessing from the book of Numbers that we read recently in synagogue, the priestly blessing said from loved ones to their own in wonderful moments, not least in moments when we wish them a world that is more peaceful. Yivarechecha Adonai Yishmerecha.
Amen.
We have, at all Jewish weddings, a special moment. You've even cleared the tile in this sanctuary that has been cracked by all those people who stamped on glasses, all the way back to 1870, when this sanctuary was first dedicated. It's not often that we celebrate brokenness, but we don't have to look very hard outside the walls of the synagogue, or indeed at the world around us, to know just how broken our world is now. In the Talmud, we meet a rabbi called Mar Bar Avina. His son's wedding is raucous. I hope that's what happens later, that you have a terrific party. But at one point, he takes an incredibly expensive glass, smashes it, the music stops, the guests turn to him, and he says something along the lines of, "Today is a day of pure joy. But never forget that just beyond the walls of this party is a world of pain and suffering." Mar Bar Avina's preoccupation was with the temple and it being destroyed. I think we are less concerned about rebuilding a third temple than we are about rebuilding Jerusalem, not only in England's green and pleasant land, but everywhere. That city of shalom, that city of peace. This world is so in need of less brokenness and more peace. Mar Bar Avina's act reminds us of our sacred duty, L'Takein Olam, to repair our broken world piece by piece. And how fitting that rather than a very expensive glass in this bag, we have a light bulb that used to burn brightly in this sanctuary and has served one use, and now is about to serve another, reminding us too that we must not waste. This world is too precious for us to break it further, but this has served its purpose, and now it will serve as a reminder. Mar Bar Avina is the rabbi who wrote the end blessing of the Amidah. That blessing includes the words he wove in, "May the words of our mouths and the meditations of our hearts be what you want from us, God, our rock and our Redeemer." And how perfect that the two of you have chosen those intentional words as the ones you want sung before you pulverize this glass and we all shout Mazal Tov and you kiss. But first, let's get serious.
Adonai צורי וגואלי. סימן טוב ומזל טוב ומזל טוב וסימן טוב סימן טוב ומזל טוב ומזל טוב וסימן טוב סימן טוב ומזל טוב ומזל טוב וסימן טוב יהיה לנו סימן טוב ומזל טוב ומזל טוב וסימן טוב סימן טוב ומזל טוב ומזל טוב וסימן טוב סימן טוב ומזל טוב ומזל טוב וסימן טוב יהיה לנו יהיה לנו ולכל ישראל יהיה לנו ולכל ישראל דוד מלך ישראל חי חי וקיים דוד מלך ישראל חי חי וקיים סימן טוב ומזל טוב מזל טוב סימן טוב ומזל טוב ומזל טוב וסימן טוב ומזל טוב ומזל טוב וסימן טוב יהיה לנו Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Yelanu.
Take a seat for a moment. Witnesses, come and join us, and we'll be back with you in a few moments.
Des yeux qui font baisser les miens, un rire qui se perd sur la bouche, voilà le portrait sans retouche de l'homme auquel j'appartiens. Quand il me prend dans ses bras, il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, l'a juré pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui bat. Quand il me prend dans ses bras, il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, l'a juré pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui bat. Stars shining bright above you, night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree, dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me while I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear, still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear, just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Stars shining bright above you, night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree, dream a little dream of me. Say nighty-night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me while I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me.